Hey folks, Keric here and welcome back for more Blood Omen. In the last episode, we pretty much cleared out Avernus Cathedral, managing to get our hands on the Soul Reaver and also Spirit Armor, which isn't too bad. In this episode, we'll be making our way towards Ottmar's empire and trying to find out basically if there's anything that he can do against the Nemesis, who's kind of pushing down from the north. But first of all, new spell time. This one will allow us... Ooh, if I can manage to get round this silly little git. This one will allow us to mind control at a distance. In fact, I think it allows us to mind control non-humans. Which we currently can't do. Let's press a couple of switches while we're here. Make our way through and see what's in the bottom. And switch back and do the same on the other side. See if we can actually manage to get through these the second time. Ugh, wasn't really worth it, but hey, freebies are freebies. Oh, great. Can't believe I actually managed to get through that unscathed. Okay, anyway, continue on. Just avoid a few spikes. And Mace is kind of woefully inadequate against these guys. I think it's about time I change weapon. Which I shall do. Grab the flame sword. Tends to be pretty good against these kind of minor creatures. Yep. Definitely handy being able to take them out so quickly. Just a shame I had to take that bloody spiky ball up my backside before continuing. Yeah, I know. I realised that whenever I was watching the video back.
With this spell I can tear a creature's soul from its body, leaving its vacant flesh mine to control.
So basically the spell allows you to mind control. As you can tell, the normal version doesn't actually work on anything that isn't human. But this enhanced version works on these as well, which is handy. And go for a little... Oh well, that didn't work out so well. I'll just grab another one. I'll grab myself this extra power up. Realistically, I want to take a few of these out. I'm going to have to hit the skeleton on the far side, and if I can manage to do it so that I've got a little bit of a gap. There we go. What I don't want to do is keep firing off expensive spells into that crowd. And this is done. I did seem to remember that there was a door here. Oh shit. Something in the back of my head made me think, I wonder if I can possibly get in from the ground level. But yeah, as you can tell, that's pretty pointless. Nope. Anyway, it turns out later on that the path inside the dungeon will lead you there anyway, so not to worry. Just continue through mind controlling these skeletons as and when you can. Each one will be next to a switch. Just be aware these things reanimate. And that happens from time to time. Oh shit, I'm out of mana. As I was saying earlier, this episode we'll make our way up towards Ottmar's, well, throne room basically. But after that I think we only have about 3 or 4 more episodes before the game is finished. At which point I'll probably move on to Legacy of Kain. No, not Legacy of Kain. Soul Reaver. Thankfully Soul Reaver's a little bit more interesting to watch. As I've said many times before, this is quite a good game to play, but watching it back, especially whenever the combat can be a little bit flaky,
Wraith armor.
Really isn't that great.
This armor was spawned in the most impure of
We know. Absolutely no idea why I was faffing about with armor at that point. I think I was actually trying to work out whether I could remove it and make the mana regen a little faster. Come on. Ugh, bloody hell, if I'd known it was going to take this long and have fast forwarded through. There we go. Let's hope I hit. Alright, then out the door. Yeah, so that we'll use one of these. I'm not going to faff about trying to get more mana. Come here, you red ass little bugger. Come on, kill me. They do 14 much damage. Compared to the damage that they do to Kain, the difference is actually quite noticeable. I suppose really they were built to be kind of easy to kill, purely on the basis that most players are going to have trouble against big groups of them, so it just seems weird whenever you kill them with one hit. But all this stuff in here pretty much respawns whenever you kill it. Just a case of flipping up that bridge and getting the hell out of there. Till at least we can recover for that energy battery that we used. And finally we make our way down to that door that I couldn't reach earlier. Just need to clear out the contents of this room pretty much. Oh shit. Talking about flaky combat. Actually, I've just noticed there was a health pack back there. I really should have gone and got that. But hey, there do seem to be quite a few in the game, so I doubt I'm going to be missing out on too much by moving along and not picking it up. Anyway, back out we go into the real world. I think I might switch back to mace. I could do with a little bit of blood, I think. Quench my thirst a little bit on these guys, and it's far too easy. Continue on my merry way. So as you can tell by the increased amount of Ottmar soldiers, we're pretty much at the city.
Mighty
Let's try that again.
Mighty Willendorf had sliced open the belly of the earth, reaping a bounty of precious metals and unearthing ancient secrets. Of these secrets, I had heard of a tomb that contained an ancient forefather of King Ottmar himself. Within the tomb, a fountain of blood would allow me to cast the most noble of illusions and gain entry to the city of the mighty lion.
So we won't be able to actually enter Willendorf without that. It's kind of twofold as well. Not only do we need the noble illusion, we also need to up our strength as well, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a rock in the way that we can't actually move with our current strength level. Yeah, one of these buggers. Nope. So we're going to have to find another blood fountain and get that up a bit. Chances are it's probably just going to be this one.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
There we go, easy enough. Not much finding to be done there. And now we can actually move that boulder. It's time to do so. And get into the mines and see if we can get ourselves that illusion spell. It's pretty much like a level 2 version of the one that we already have. But certainly we'll need it. So get it we must. Right, no need to save, so in we go. And most of the stuff in here is human, so you'll not need to worry about your health bar either. The only real problem is this. Whenever they stand behind the carts and you can't actually move them out of the way. So you may need to mind control a few people as you go through. Just pick up the goodies. Right. And that strength is enough to allow us to move the mine carts as well. Which I'm guessing we'll probably need at some point. Bad position on that one. But triple feed ain't bad. Nothing in the stalagmites. I guess we really should stop hammering those. Well, that is a Heart of Darkness, which is kind of nice. We used more than a fair share in Avernus. Let's get rid of this little creep. Kill a few of them with a shovel. And down we go. Pretty easy with the mace, thankfully. As much as there is plenty of blood to be had, I don't really see us needing it. Stalagmites in here seem to be more about blocking your way than the ones in the ice caverns just before the oracle. They've certainly had items, but these don't. And just make your way around the cart. I need to push it forward, which is always good considering how slow the damn things are. Kain's gonna have to go on a blood diet after this. Just far too easy. Taking candy from a baby. Or blood from a bunch of minors. Something like that. See what I did there? Christ, that was a bad joke. Oh dear. Come on, just die. Obviously you can't hit them on the far side. Not that it really matters. Problem is that with them standing there you can't actually do anything to the card. There we go. Don't hit me. I think I've developed a might as well attitude toward the stalagmites. Gives me something else to hit apart from his army. I'm decimating the damn ranks of it all by myself. Oh, forget about it, there's nothing in there. Obviously that one doesn't want to be hit. Next. Just about enough reach to be able to get him. Not too shabby at all.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
Unlike the Mask of Disguise, this spell actually allows me to cast away the guise of death for a time, allowing me to walk among the living undisturbed. The spell also provides a visage of nobility, for there are many who would easily divulge more to those of high-born blood.
Yeah, so there we go. That pretty much gives us the ability to wander around Willendorf without too much trouble. Now just a case of trying to make our way out of this mine without, well, getting our arses onto us, really. I'd kind of hoped that that illusion might work, but obviously not whenever they can see you. I think you need to cast it whenever they're off screen, but they haven't actually activated in terms of combat. There we go. It's a little bit more like it. And much as it is a fairly hefty drain on your mana, I just can't be arsed fighting my way out of here again, so I'm going to stick with it. Back out into the overworld. And we can finally make our way into Willendorf.
Mighty.
I think that was the same as the last one, so I'm not going to repeat it. I think the town for this castle is kind of spread out over a couple of screens. May take us a few moments to make our way around. As you can tell, pretty much everyone in the city will ignore you while you've got the illusion up. Which is kind of handy because fighting your way through this amount of stuff would be a bit cumbersome. Well, not cumbersome, bloody boring. We'll pretty much just make our way over to the castle. Just gonna go north. That one little house all on its own is a little bit suspicious. I'm probably going to be massively disappointed, but I'm going to check it out anyway. Hello? Anyone in? Okay, that's something. Oh, crud. Another spirit forge. Sod it. I don't want. Bloody hell, where the hell's it left me now? I think there was a bot. Yeah, we haven't activated this one yet, so we may as well. And quickly as we can. Quickly as... Come on. Jump! It's stuck! No! Oh, come on, get down. Really? You bastard. Right, get the hell out of here. I don't want to go up that way. Christ. It's full of bloody clowny things. And that maze certainly isn't going to do much. Though thankfully they seem to be a bit too stupid. Oh shit, no. Now they find out how to help me. Right, back over to the flame sword it is, which should take care of them pretty quickly. Partly beating them around the head with a spiked mace doesn't work. So I'm not going to complain. 3 Hearts of Darkness isn't too shabby at all. Oh, balls to you. Completely and utterly stuck because of that sodden boulder. Oh well. Just make our way through here. Grab whatever that. Oh, come on, just die. Jesus. Not even like you're any bloody threat whatsoever. Right. So this should be everything. We can be on our merry way once again. I don't think we're going to be too far from the Citadel now. I didn't actually mean to do that. Oh well. No. Did I just go for Willendorf? Yeah, sort it. And skip the flight. There we go. Alright, let's activate this so they don't kick the hell out of us. No point going back, really. And I don't want to waste too much time running around this town either. The gate at the back is actually locked. There are 2 switches in this area that you'll need to flick in order to get through it, so we'll take care of those. Those are at the back on the left and right of the switch. Not of the switch, of the gate. Jesus, learn to speak. If we make our way to either side, there should be a way up. There we go. Yeah, big room inside a really tiny building. And I'm gonna ignore these guards. Thankfully they obviously don't take that as a sign of aggression. Having them attack us now really would be quite a bad idea. Anyway, if we carry on around the parapet. And make your way in here. That would be a switch. No, not the weird dog cannon thing. There we go. Like this. And through some kind of a weird teleporty thing. We appear on the other side. I have a weird feeling that in beta they had a look at the amount of people complaining about having to walk all the way around the walls to get that second switch and made that little teleport happen. It just seems a little bit too convenient, shall we say. Anyway, make our way back down again. Really want to trigger any of these guards. And back out into the city itself. And the main gate will now be open, so we'll have access to Ottmar's throne room, which is a pretty good point to cut off the video. In the next video we will be having a conversation with Ottmar.
The sword.
And his jester, more importantly. And seeing what we can do about the Nemesis, who even now is breathing down our necks from the north. I've been Keric the Pally. This has been Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. You have a good evening now.